Dance with me, the pairings come out today. Who do you play? Let's all get carried away. Hey, you better consult your bracketologist. Show comes up later tonight. Right now, you really want to give it up to the Atlantic Coast champ, Notre Dame. On Friday, beat Duke. Saturday, beat Carolina. Mike Bray's fighting Irish, getting in. At large, automatic, doesn't matter. Connaughton and Grant coming up big. Good for Notre Dame. They are in. So is Arizona. So is Iowa State for Coach Fred Hoiberg. Also, Harvard. They got in too. And Charlie Villanueva, or Jay Wright's Villanova Wildcats, they make it also. Kentucky will probably beat Arkansas today in the final of the SEC. And if they do, they'll go in 34-0. You got to give it up. You really got to give it up to Michigan State. Because if they can beat Wisconsin today, Tom Izzo's squad, Major Tom getting hot at the right time. Can they take out Kaminsky? Haven't beaten them yet. Yesterday, Denzel was held to 3, but B. Dawson had 17 and T. Trice had 20, and the Sparties are on the brink of winning a conference championship, which would only up their chances or get them a better seed in the upcoming tournament. I can't give it up for CMU. Can't give it up to the Chippewas, who took on Buffalo last night. All the Chips had to do was beat Buffalo, but the Chips played like Buffalo Chips. Give it up to Bobby Hurley and the Buffalo Bulls. Bobby Hurley in his second year there. You know, he won a couple of championships back-to-back, 91 and 92, while playing for Krzyzewski at Duke. Now he's coaching Buffalo. Now he gets them into the dance because they beat CMU 89-84. And what's left for CMU? Probably going to the NIT. And you know what the NIT stands for? Nobody Interested Tournament. That's what they call it. NBA at the Oracle in Oakland last night. It was 13-51, the Knickerbockers. 51-13, Golden State. Now, you know, anything can happen in the NBA. So who do you think won this game? Of course, Golden State won. Steph Curry on his 27th birthday. He poured in 25. Klay Thompson dropped 6 triples at 27. That's their 52nd win, and that's all they had last year, and they still have 17 regular season games to go. So not bad for first-year coach Steve Kerr. Give it up to him. Oh, by the way, getting back to the NCAA, want to give it up right now for UConn. You might remember in 2011, when Jim Calhoun was coaching, they had to win 5 games in the tournament. They did that, and then they won 6 more and won a national title. Now they have to win their AAC championship today against L. Brown and SMU, and the Mustangs are trying to make it happen for the first time in 22 years. They'll get an at-large, but UConn probably needs to win, and they're going to ride the boat. Ryan Boatwright, along with Never Nervous Purvis. Can Kevin Ollie get Connecticut back to the tournament? Of course, they're the defending champion. Just thought that we'd throw that in for you. Okay, all right then. Hey, I got to tell you about the NBA and the Pistons. They have definitely, without a doubt, have checked out. They've now lost 10 straight. You might recall earlier in the season, they dropped 13 in a row. Do you know what it is to put together losing streaks in the NBA of 13 and 10? It's probably easier to win 3 straight. They're done. They're too good to be 23 and 200,000. Whatever it is. Coach Stan Van Gundy, the 5-year, $35 million deal to turn this entire operational, organizational around. It hasn't happened so far. Drummond left the game in the first half last night in that loss to Utah with concussion. Not good right now for the Pistons. Write them off. No playoffs this year. If you can't make the playoffs in the NBA East, you got some serious trouble, fella. Gotta tell ya. All right then, in golf, Ryan Moore, 9 under, has a 1-shot lead going into today's final round of the Valspar at Palm Harbor or Palm Coast, Florida. And he leads Jordan Spieth by 1. 69-year-old Vijay Singh is only 5 shots off the lead. Now, the curious story of Tiger Woods, it gets curiouser and curiouser and curiouser. He told Arnie a couple of days ago he won't be able to play in the Arnold Palmer Bay Hill Invitational. I mean, you never want to pull out of an Arnold Palmer tournament. Tiger couldn't play it last year when he was recovering from the back surgery. And if he doesn't play in that, which he won't, and if he doesn't play in the Masters, which we don't know, and neither does he because his game is not tournament ready, could this be the beginning of the end of Tiger Woods' illustrious great career? Or is it already in the process of the beginning of the end? Well, should Tiger never play again, remember a few things. 1, 14 majors, second all-time. 79 tour wins, second all-time. 40 European wins, third all time. And in a span of nearly 2 decades, was there anybody ever better than T. Woods in golf? Should he not be able to play anymore because it's just not for him, or he just can't play at the level that he's used to? It's not a bad life. I mean, he's going to be 40 in December. His whole life's ahead of him yet. He's got all the money. He'll make more millions. He'll watch his 2 kids grow up. And he'll also get to watch girlfriend skier Lindsey Vonn go downhill. Finally, NFL, Reggie Bush, after the Lions cut him, hooked up with the 49ers. He replaces Frank Gore. They go from a 32-year-old running back, the 49ers do, to 30-year-old Reggie Bush, who still has some fuel left in the tank. He's still a good player if he's healthy. Lions lost fairly to St. Louis. They lost Sue, as you know, to Miami off the D-line. So they went out and signed early in the week a fellow by the name of Haloti Ngata, a 5-time Pro Bowler from Baltimore. This guy can block out the sun. He's about 6'5" and 350. Would have been 450, but he was suspended last year, 4 games for steroids. And I will tell you, this guy Haloti Ngata, as far as we know, may be related to the guy from, what was the name of that movie? Yeah, The Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi. Remember? Wax on, wax off, Danielson. Hey, may you have a good day watching the rest of the tournament today. Bracketology time coming up tonight. We'll talk to you next on The Walk.